Imagine this: you're scrolling through social media, and a comment pops up. It's sharp, cutting, and feels like a personal attack. Instantly, your heart races, your mind spirals, and the sting lingers. Or maybe it's a rejection, a friend cancels plans, or a loved one says something hurtful. The pain feels impossible to ignore, doesn't it? But what if it didn't have to? What if you could face life's slights, rejections, and challenges with the strength of someone who seems untouchable, not because they're immune to pain, but because they've mastered it? In this video, we'll explore how Stoic philosophy can help you learn to act as if nothing hurts. This isn't about ignoring your emotions or pretending pain doesn't exist. It's about transforming how you respond to it, building a mindset so resilient that pain no longer controls your life. Pain is an inevitable part of life, but have you ever stopped to ask yourself why it feels so overwhelming? Why does a single comment, rejection, or failure often cut so deeply? The truth is, it's not the pain itself that holds power over us, it's the meaning we attach to it. Think about it: when someone criticizes you, it's not just the words that hurt. It's the layers beneath them, the expectations, the need for validation, the desire to control how others perceive you. Pain thrives in the gap between what we want and the reality we face. Let's take relationships as an example. When someone you care about pulls away, it can feel as though your entire sense of self is slipping through your fingers. But why? Because your mind has tied your worth to their presence. Or consider social media: a single negative comment can shatter your confidence, not because of the words themselves, but because you're seeking approval in a space never designed to provide it. This cycle repeats in the workplace, too. You pour your heart into a project, only for it to be dismissed or criticized. It's not just the feedback that stings, it's the unmet expectation that effort guarantees recognition. And when life doesn't meet those expectations, it feels like a betrayal. But here's the thing: life's storms, whether they come as criticism, rejection, or failure, aren't your enemy. They're forces of nature, indifferent to what you want. You can't stop the rain, the thunder, or the wind, but you can decide how you'll face it. Will you let it batter you, or will you carry an umbrella and find steady ground until the sky's clear? The secret is this: pain isn't the problem. The real issue is our need to control the uncontrollable. Once you let go of that need, you can begin to master how you respond. At the heart of Stoicism lies a profound yet simple principle: focus only on what's within your control. It's a philosophy that frees you from the chaos of life by helping you recognize where your power truly lies. Let's face it. Most things are beyond our influence. People's opinions, the circumstances we find ourselves in, even the weather, these are forces we can't change. But how do we respond to these external factors? That's entirely up to us. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and one of the most respected Stoic thinkers, lived this truth. He faced unimaginable challenges, plagues, wars, and the collapse of an empire. Yet, he maintained his inner calm by focusing on his thoughts, actions, and reactions, the only things he could control. Imagine yourself in a crowded room filled with noise, voices shouting, opinions flying, judgments being hurled your way. You can't make everyone stop talking, but here's the empowering truth: you don't have to listen to all of them. You get to choose which voice to focus on: your inner voice, your purpose, or the calm of the present moment. This principle applies to every aspect of life. Social media, for instance, is like a noisy room, filled with toxic comments and endless comparisons. But Stoicism teaches us that we don't have to engage with every voice. We can detach from the noise, choosing instead to focus on what truly matters. The power of Stoicism lies in this detachment, not from life, but from the things that don't serve your peace. When workplace drama threatens to overwhelm you, you can decide to focus on doing your best work. When personal setbacks sting, you can choose to respond with strength rather than despair. By concentrating on what you can control, you reclaim your power. You free yourself from unnecessary suffering and cultivate an inner calm that no external chaos can shake. There's a common misconception that acting as if nothing hurts means suppressing your emotions, bottling them up, or pretending they don't exist. But true resilience isn't about denial or numbness, it's about acknowledging pain without letting it take over your life. Think of your mind as a calm, clear lake. When someone tosses a pebble into the water, ripples form, disturbing the surface. But the lake doesn't fight the ripples, it doesn't try to stop them. Instead, it allows them to spread and fade naturally, returning to their original stillness. Pain works in the same way. When hurtful experiences arise, they create ripples in your emotions. But these ripples are only temporary, unless you hold on to them. The strength lies in allowing yourself to feel the initial shock of pain while refusing to let it define you. It's about permitting yourself to hurt without letting that hurt hijack your mind or dictate your actions. One powerful practice for building this resilience is mindful acknowledgement. When pain arises, pause and label the emotion. This is sadness, or this is disappointment. Take a deep breath and let the feeling exist without judgment. Don't push it away or dwell on it, just let it be. Over time, you'll find that the emotion passes naturally, like the ripples in a lake. This approach doesn't mean you're unaffected by pain, it means you're no longer ruled by it. You take control by choosing how to process your emotions, rather than letting them overwhelm you. The goal is not to eliminate pain, it's to master your response to it. This is where true strength lies, not in ignoring what hurts, but in facing it, feeling it, and letting it pass. Pain is often viewed as the enemy, something to avoid, suppress, or escape. But what if the pain isn't here to harm us? What if it's one of life's greatest teachers, guiding us toward growth and self-awareness? Every experience of hurt carries a lesson if we're willing to listen. Pain has a way of revealing the hidden corners of our hearts, the places we've neglected, the boundaries we've ignored, and the areas where we need to grow. It's not easy, but it's transformative. Take heartbreak, for example. In the moment, it feels like your world has shattered. Every memory, every word, seems laced with sorrow. But over time, that pain can become a teacher. It can show you what you truly value, where your boundaries lie, and how you may have compromised too much of yourself. Heartbreak isn't just devastation, it's also a mirror, reflecting lessons about self-worth, resilience, and personal growth. The key to transforming pain into growth is perspective. Instead of seeing pain as an obstacle, view it as a guide. Ask yourself, what is this pain trying to teach me? For example, is it revealing a need for stronger boundaries? Is it showing you where you need more self-love? Is it reminding you to align your actions with your values? One actionable way to explore these lessons is through journaling. When you feel hurt, take time to write it down. Reflect on your emotions and ask yourself what insights this pain might hold. Over time, patterns may emerge, places where you've grown stronger or areas that need more attention. Journaling transforms emotional turmoil into an opportunity for self-discovery and growth. Remember, pain doesn't have to define you. Instead, let it refine you. Use it as a stepping stone toward a stronger, wiser, and more resilient version of yourself. The ability to act as if nothing hurts isn't a switch you can flip, it's a skill that requires patience, consistency, and daily effort. Think of it as training a muscle. Just like you wouldn't wake up ready to run a marathon without preparation, you can't expect to master resilience overnight. It's a step-by-step journey. Resilience is built by how you respond to life's challenges, one small moment at a time. Each time you choose calm over chaos, clarity over confusion, you're strengthening your ability to navigate hardships with grace and strength. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes to face difficulties without being consumed by them. Daily practices to build resilience. Start with gratitude. Begin your day by reflecting on 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be monumental. It could be as simple as the warmth of your coffee, the sound of birds outside, or a kind word from a friend. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right, cultivating a mindset of abundance. Practice affirmations. Positive affirmations set the tone for the day. Tell yourself, I am resilient. I can face challenges with strength and calm. These statements reinforce your inner power and help you approach the day with confidence. Visualize success. Spend a few quiet minutes imagining yourself handling challenges with poise and control. Picture yourself staying calm during stress or gracefully navigating conflicts. Visualization isn't just about imagining outcomes, it's about mentally preparing yourself to act with clarity when the moment comes. Create space for quiet. In a world filled with constant noise, taking time for silence can be revolutionary. Whether it's a few minutes of meditation, a peaceful walk, or simply sitting in stillness, moments of quiet allow your mind to reset and refocus. Life isn't a sprint. Resilience isn't about a single burst of strength. It's a marathon. Some days, you may stumble. On other days, you'll move with ease. But every step forward, no matter how small, builds the foundation of your strength. The storms of life won't stop, but as you strengthen your resilience, you'll find that they don't knock you down the way they used to. You'll stand taller, not because you've avoided pain, but because you've learned to move through it with grace and power. Choosing detachment without apathy is one of the most misunderstood principles of resilience. Many people think it means shutting down emotions, becoming indifferent, or not caring about anything. But true detachment isn't about coldness, it's about freedom, freedom from letting external circumstances dictate your peace of mind. Detachment means you can care deeply, but not so deeply that life's ups and downs control your emotional state. It's about recognizing that your worth and happiness aren't tied to external events, relationships, or possessions. Imagine losing a job. In that moment, frustration, fear, and confusion are natural. Practicing detachment allows you to see beyond the immediate pain. Instead of spiraling into anger or despair, you can ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Perhaps it's an opportunity to pursue a new direction, one that aligns more closely with your values or dreams. Detachment doesn't diminish the loss, it helps you reframe it as a potential turning point. To cultivate detachment, start by identifying areas in your life where you might be overly attached. Is it a relationship, a job, or an idea of success? Over-attachment often leads to suffering because it makes your happiness conditional. When those external things falter, it feels like your entire foundation is shaken. One practical way to practice detachment is through visualization. Picture the things you're holding tightly as something you can hold lightly instead. Imagine them as objects resting in your open palm, valuable, but not defining. By mentally releasing the need to cling, you create space to care about these things without being controlled by them. Over time, detachment allows you to face challenges with clarity. You can engage fully with life while maintaining your peace, unshaken by the fear of loss. It's not about caring less, it's about caring wisely, in a way that protects your emotional balance. In today's fast-paced world, mental clarity feels like a rare commodity. Between constant notifications, endless emails, and the relentless scroll of social media, our minds often feel like battlefields, overstimulated, worn out, and clouded by decision fatigue. This chaos erodes our ability to think clearly and respond thoughtfully, leaving us reactive instead of intentional. Building mental clarity is essential for creating emotional strength, the inner armor that helps you face life's challenges without being overwhelmed. One of the most effective ways to cultivate this clarity is by simplifying your life, a practice some call minimalism for the mind. The more unnecessary inputs you allow into your mind, the more cluttered your thoughts become. To reclaim clarity, start by curating your environment. Turn off non-essential notifications, set boundaries for your time, and be selective about where you invest your energy. Simplifying doesn't mean disconnecting entirely, but it does mean being intentional about what you allow to take up mental space. Daily moments of quiet are equally powerful. Whether it's 5 minutes of meditation, a peaceful walk, or simply sitting without distractions, these moments of stillness help you reset and restore focus. Think of your mind as a garden. To thrive, it needs care and attention. The good seeds, your thoughts, values, and goals, can only grow if you clear away the weeds of distraction and overwhelm. Left unchecked, mental clutter stifles growth and clouds your potential. By regularly pruning your mental garden, removing unnecessary noise and focusing on what truly matters, you create space for clarity and resilience. This practice ensures that your mind remains strong and ready to handle life's storms with purpose and calm. Gratitude is a quiet but powerful force. It doesn't erase life's challenges or make pain disappear, but it shifts your focus. When you choose to see the good in your life, no matter how small, it becomes much harder for pain and negativity to take hold. In a world overflowing with comparisons and complaints, gratitude acts like a shield, protecting your peace. It reminds you that even in hardship, there's something to appreciate. This isn't about denying struggles, it's about balancing them with perspective. Imagine someone facing a significant loss, a loved one, a job, or even a dream. In the depths of grief, finding anything positive can feel impossible. Yet, gratitude can offer solace. A person might reflect on the joy of the time spent with someone they've lost, the lessons learned from a career, or the new opportunities waiting on the horizon. Gratitude doesn't minimize the pain, it helps to carry it with greater strength. Developing a gratitude practice is simple but transformative. Each day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. It might be the warmth of sunlight on your face, the laughter of a friend, or even the ability to take a deep breath. On tough days, this practice is even more essential. It pulls you out of the spiral of negative thinking and helps you anchor yourself in the present. Over time, gratitude reshapes your mindset. It trains your brain to look for what's good instead of dwelling on what's wrong. This consistent practice builds resilience, helping you navigate life's challenges with a stronger, more grounded perspective. Gratitude isn't about pretending life is perfect, it's about recognizing that even in pain, there is light. This shift in focus creates a foundation of strength and clarity, allowing you to face challenges with renewed courage. Life is full of challenges, and no amount of preparation can eliminate pain or hardship. But the goal isn't to avoid difficulty, it's to learn how to face it with courage and calm. This mindset transforms how you navigate the storms of life, allowing you to walk through them without being swept away. True strength isn't about pretending to be unaffected. It's about standing tall despite the weight on your shoulders. It's about meeting pain head-on, not as an enemy to be feared, but as an experience to grow from. Each time you choose to respond with grace instead of despair, you refine your character and deepen your resilience. The Stoics believed that while we can't control external events, we always have control over how we respond. You can decide to react with anger or clarity, dwell in despair, or act with purpose. These choices shape not only how you handle challenges but also the kind of person you become. Adopting this mindset doesn't mean life gets easier, it means you get stronger. Every hardship and every setback is an opportunity to build resilience. Pain doesn't define you, how you rise from it does. So, the next time life tests you, remember, you are not powerless. You have the strength to face anything with calm assurance and unshakable resolve. The storms may come, but they will pass, and each one will leave you stronger than before. This journey toward resilience is not about perfection, it's about progress. Take one small step today. Reflect on how you want to respond to life's challenges moving forward. Embrace the principles of Stoicism, and commit to facing life with courage, clarity, and calm. If this message resonates with you, take action. Practice detachment, gratitude, and resilience daily. Each small step builds your strength, preparing you to handle whatever comes next with grace and purpose. You are stronger than you realize. Stand tall, and let your resilience shine.